Good morning from day 6, our final day. We are in Coco Cay with Utopia of the Seas next to me. And we have a day of adults only in store for us at Hideaway Beach. So I wanted to come up here and give you guys a look at the island before we head off to the beach. For those of you that don't know, Coco Cay is Royal Caribbean's private island in the Bahamas. And there are a bunch of great sailings that come out here, and there is fun activities like water slides and jet skis, or you can just go chill at a beach. There's a giant pool in the middle of the island, and then where we're going today is the adults only Hideaway Beach. So we will see you there. Welcome to Hideaway Beach. So we have what's wrong with me? We have sat down. We got us a chair in the shade. I would recommend, if you are one of those people that is like a chair hawk, where you want to sit by the pool or sit in a specific spot, that you get here as early as possible, especially when there is another ship with you in port. Because I mean, there are plenty of chairs, don't get me wrong, but to find one that was in the shade, I had to work my way all the way kind of back around to the back side of the beach. But hey, I'm not complaining, because it is nice and quiet. I mean, even though there are a lot of people, it is not crowded. I immediately sat down and dumped my drink all over my shoes. But here's the coolest thing about Royal Caribbean. Well, I mean, a lot of cruise lines, but Royal Caribbean. I walked up to the bartender and I was like, "Can I get another Miami Vice?" He's like, "Yeah, sure." And I said, "Yeah." And while he was making the drink, we were chatting, and I was just like, "Yeah." I sat down and told him what happened, and fully not expecting to get a comped drink or anything, but he was like, "Oh, don't worry about it." And that's like the kind of exceptional service that you get, at least on Royal, and I'm sure other cruise lines as well, but I like moments like that. I think we know that by now. So we're gonna hang out. We're gonna drink the new Miami Vice. We're probably gonna get in the pool and cool off, because it's not like super hot, but it is a hot and sweaty day. And we're going to enjoy the nice, quiet Hideaway Beach. Alright, so we are trying they call the pizza the Island Guava Barbecue Pizza. And we got a beef empanada. And this is the little food spot that's right by where my chair is. There are two in Hideaway Beach. So one has the pizza and the empanadas, and then I'll check out the other spot here in a little bit. let's take a second and talk about the vibe of the different sections of Hideaway Beach in Coco Cay or Coco Cay. I don't know which one it is. We're gonna say Coco Cay because I think that's how the islands pronounce it. But anyway, so where I'm at right now is by the little lagoon, and you can hear the music from the pool, but it's not loud. I wouldn't even say it's intrusive or anything. But as you can see, there's not a lot of people. It's kind of calm and kind of quiet and laid back. But let's go check out the pool and see what you think about that. So you can see the pool has a very different vibe. There's a lot more loud music, a lot more people. It's much more party-like atmosphere. So you have your beach that you can hang out at and relax. And you have the pool where you can go and have some fun and party and meet other people, drink some drinks by the pool, swim up pool bar, and have a really good time. All right, so we went to the other spot and we got one of their chicken sandwiches. And there's that one. It looks pretty good. The thing I was most excited about is this funnel cake. They made this fresh. It was so hot I had to get napkins under it to hold the plate. And it looks delicious. Let's go. It's me. I'm back. Guys, the funnel cake. So good. So when I say that that funnel cake was fresh, they started frying it when I ordered it. Now I don't know if that is always how it is. They may have them sometimes pre-made, but it was so hot that I had to get napkins to put under the plate to carry it back to my chair. It was absolutely delicious. The chicken sandwich was good. It was definitely better than the one I had earlier in the week on the ship. So I would say that the food at Hideaway Beach has been pretty close to exceptional. Really good. Liked the pizza, loved the empanada. Would eat 20 of them. But funnel cake is winning the day. It's been a good day. Hideaway Beach, y'all. Coco Cay. Welcome back on board. That was a fun day. That was a really fun day. It was relaxing. I will say this as an overall review of Hideaway Beach. If you can get a good deal on it, like I would say less than $100, probably ideally like closer to 50, I would definitely recommend doing it. The problem is they've done such a good job with the rest of the island that you don't really have to go to Hideaway Beach. I probably should have gone to the big pool to see how busy the pool was in comparison, since a lot of people leave that pool area and go over to Hideaway Beach. Nonetheless, I really liked it. I thought the food was exceptional, but every time I've had the food on that island, it's been really good. But the overall vibe was laid back where I was. I didn't hang out at the pool too much. So yeah, I think I would recommend it. I think they've done a really good job with it. It feels higher end, kind of like a Vegas beach or a Vegas pool club. So we're back on board. We're gonna do dinner, and then they've got a few options. We've got a late night comedian. They have a show, but I may skip the show because I haven't loved the singers. A couple different stuff to do, and we will check in after dinner.
tonight to enjoy the Schooner Bar. So I have planted myself in my favorite seat for the week and am trying to enjoy a couple drinks before we have to say goodbye. And it's always hard leaving the Schooner Bar. It's like it's my favorite bar or something. But as an added bonus, tonight is college football. So there is some college football tonight. There is college football on television tonight, and that is exciting. Even if I don't really care about the teams, it is just fun that it is back. Because I don't know if you guys know this, but the Bears and Schooner Bears is from our college mascot, which is a bear. Also the name of our dog. But anyway, we may get into some trouble later on. There's a couple of good game shows going on around the ship that we might check out. And the late night adult comedy is tonight. So, we're going to have an espresso martini and maybe an old fashioned. And see you guys later. To everyone. I'm a king.
Well, it is not good night. It is actually good morning. So after the Schooner Bar, I went to the late night comedian, and that definitely was not showable. So we left that out, but it was funny. It just definitely is not kid approved. So we're not going to put that in here. But we went back to the Schooner Bar, and I decided to put the camera away and just be present and enjoy the last night with some of the people I had met along the way on this ship. It was a good night. The last night on a cruise is always hard, but it's always fun. It's always fun. So we did not get a ton of sleep, but we're going to do a new travel method today. So when we came to Port Canaveral, we got in the day before the cruise. We flew to Orlando, but then we had an Uber to Coco Beach, which probably wasn't the best choice. I mean, there's got to be something better, but that's what I did. On the way back, however, we're doing GoPort. They take a shuttle from the airport to Port Canaveral, but it's only on the day of the cruise, so I wasn't able to take it to here, but I will take it from here back to the airport. So we're going to see what it's like to get off the ship in Port Canaveral and to get on to GoPort. So how quick that happens, like getting on the shuttle and taking off. There's a lot of sitting and a lot of waiting, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. It is what it is when you're taking a bus full of people. But nonetheless, you guys, if you need some transportation options, we're going to find out if this is worthwhile. Other than that, this is the end of Adventure of the Seas. It has been a good cruise. We're wrapping it up, and we will say this has been a really good ship. I enjoyed it.
I think it would be a great starter ship if you've never cruised before, or if you've done a bunch of cruises and you just want to try a different ship. I think this is a great ship. The itinerary was really good. I liked all three of the places we went. But other than that, it is goodbye for now for Adventure of the Seas.